Hey guys, PMHK here. Obviously, now if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're an OG, welcome back. I make tech videos every week, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do just that. Also, like this video and click the notification bells button so you can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Now, in this video, I just wanted to share with you guys some of my sort of load shedding and power outage essential. These are gadgets and devices that help me go through this period of load shedding where the electricity actually can go sometimes 3 times a day, which is actually what happened today. And as I shoot this video, it might also now go in the next 30 minutes, but enough of that. I have some devices that actually assist me when this happens, and that's basically what we're going to be speaking about in this video. But before we start, let's talk a little bit about Myus, who I am an ambassador to. Now, Myus is a forwarding agent that I normally use to buy things overseas when I'm buying from places that normally don't ship here in South Africa. Now, I am a Myus ambassador, and me being an ambassador, they gave me a link that you guys can use to get a couple of perks. Now, if you use my link to sign up to Myus, you will be getting a 1-year premium membership or a 3 months business membership, obviously all for free. And after you've signed up, if you actually use my code PMHK20, you get a further 20% discount in whatever you are shipping in the country. So you're gonna get shipping discount, and that's if you sign up with my link, which is always in the description down below. Now let's talk about these load shedding essential, because that's what you guys actually came here in this video to watch. Number one is a rechargeable light bulb. Now I have 3 of these light bulbs set up in the kitchen. They look like regular bulbs, so I'm using just this one here as an example because I didn't really want it to go and remove the ones in the kitchen. But basically what they have, which is different from normal light bulb, is that they have a little battery on the inside. Now the way it works is that when there is power, if the light is on, it recharges the battery that's inside the bulb, and it actually doesn't use that battery. But as soon as electricity goes, if you power on or if you go to the switch and turn on the light will still go on, but then it's going to switch to the rechargeable battery that's inside. Now that bulb or those bulbs I bought a while back, which I'm sure I'm probably not going to find them anymore, but I'm going to go online obviously and look for something similar so I can actually recommend to you guys. And most of the things that I actually speak on this video, I'm gonna link them down in the description just in case you guys also want to go and pick them up. And I'm also gonna link the videos that I actually did for their individual devices. So number one, a rechargeable bulb, which is actually essential when electricity goes and I probably am having dinner or want to have dinner. One place I go is sit in the kitchen and just power on my lights. But because it's been cold lately, I've been actually scuffed up in this bedroom. Now, talking still about rechargeable bulbs, I also have some rechargeable lights sort of devices that are actually also help me, and one of them is this light that's over here. I don't know if you guys can see, I have a light here just to give me a little bit of a feel light when I shoot. This is an aperture light. I think this is the LM9 light, which actually come in handy also if the electricity had to go. Right now it's actually charging because it was flat. And the other one is a Philips Hue Go 1. This is the first Philips Hue Go that I have sitting here on my nightstand that also keeps me out of the dark if ESCON had to happen, and that one also is rechargeable. This one gives me about 4 hours. The ones in the kitchen gives me about also 4-ish hour, and this one here give me about 3 hours each. I actually never really sat down and counted how many hours they gave me in total, but these are the 3 devices in terms of light or rechargeable lights that I have around the house. The second device that actually comes in handy when there is no power is my Sonos Rom. Now, this Sonos Rom is also rechargeable. This device specifically, or my device specifically, was given to me by Sound X, and they also included a stand, a wireless charging stand. So whenever I'm done moving around the house, I can just come back to the bedroom, place it on top of the stand, and it starts charging. I also haven't really used it to the maximum or to depleting the battery, but it actually has a quite powerful battery, and also the sound that this guy emits for the size, it's actually pretty good, I must say. One thing about Sonos devices or Sonos speaker is that they actually synchronize all of them to play the same sound, or you can actually play individual sound to each or on each of the speakers. So let's say I'm playing something in another Sonos speaker that I have around the house. As soon as I just hold the play button for a couple of seconds and let go, it will actually start playing the same music that's playing on the other speakers. And I can do this in all the speakers around the house, and they will be playing the same sound. That's if there's actual electricity, because this is the only one that I have that has a rechargeable battery on the inside. Now, to keep my devices juiced up, I have 2 power banks that I use, and I have 2 because I use them obviously for different purposes, although I use them both to recharge my devices. But I like this one here, and this is the Anchor one. This is a 10,000 milliamp wireless charging battery, so you can actually also place your device on top here to charge it, and as well you can also plug it in if you want to charge it via cable, which is going to be much faster. Now, this guy here is a 15,000 milliamp, a little bit bigger than this one, but I love this one because it actually shows me the battery percentage. Right now I have 71, and it's easy to tell when I have to recharge or how much battery I have left. Instead of just looking at these little dots that this one here shows, which right now I think also I need to recharge actually before ESCOM happens. Yeah, but these are the 2 power banks I'm currently using. One, I like it because it has the recharging mat on top, and the second one I like it because apart from being bigger than the Anchor, this one here is a Rave power, and this one has a 50 milliamp battery, and it has a little display there that actually can show you what percentage of battery you have left. Now, still talking about battery, I have a device that's connected to my routers called Wifi Box, or Wifi Box, was given me to the company that sells those products. And that device, what it does, it keeps my internet going whenever load shedding happen. Now, initially when I got that device, it used to at least last me for 6 hours on the charge, but now because the device is a little bit old, obviously the battery inside has already deteriorated a little bit, so now it gives me around about an hour of juice whenever the power is off. Now, how that device works is it works basically like a UPS, but what makes it special is that it comes with specific cables that goes through my routers, and I don't have to actually connect the router to a plug and then connect the plug to the Wifi Box device. That's what actually makes it different than a normal UPS, and that's the device that I use to keep my internet going, because one major drawback of not having power is that even if you're trying to use your phone's normal network, let's say you use Telcom or whatever you use, even when you're trying to use that network, it tends to be really unstable, because I think even the towers tend to be off when there is load shedding. But that's the Wifi Box that keeps me connected when I don't have power. Now, these are just my basic essential for load shedding. Some people actually go to the extreme when now they have solar system that helps power maybe their TV and other big appliances around the house. I also know of devices like big power banks that you can use to power things like your lights, so that when electricity goes, you can still make your videos, and you can actually also power your TV from those big power banks, which They range from 5,000. I've seen a couple for 15,000, which is a little bit expensive, but from what I'm seeing, the situation might actually get worse. So those are actually things that I'm actually starting to consider buying to just avoid being in a situation where I'm in the dark and I can't even watch TV because Eskom happened. All right, those are my essential load shedding devices that I'm using currently in this phase, which I hope is going to end soon. I want to know from you guys what devices you have around the house that actually makes load shedding a little bit bearable, if that's even a thing. I just think they should go and fix whatever problem they have so we can continue with our life normally, because some people are actually paying for this electricity, but they don't even have the electricity that they're paying for. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video. Obviously, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, you gotta go and do just that. Also, click the notification bells button to get notified when I upload a brand new video. I'm going to try and speed edit this video before electricity goes, and I am going to catch you guys on my next one. Peace.